The Bell Witch Haunting is one of America's most famous supernatural stories, originating in the early 1800s. The tale centers around the Bell family, particularly John Bell, his wife Lucy, and their children. The haunting began in 1817, when the family started experiencing strange occurrences on their farm, leading to a series of events that would become a legendary tale of terror, superstition, and unresolved mysteries. The Bell family was well respected and prosperous farmers in the Adams area. John Bell was known for his integrity and hard work, which made the events that unfolded in their household even more shocking. The family included Lucy and their children, with Elizabeth Betty Bell being the most prominent in the narrative. She was a young girl at the time and would become the primary target of the disturbances. Before we dive into today's chilling tale, I have a small request. If you love the thrill of the unknown, please subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chilling episode. Your support means the world to us and helps us share more spine-tingling stories with you. And if you notice any mistakes or have suggestions for improvement, please let us know in the comment section. Now, let's begin our journey into fear. It all began when John Bell was tending to his crops in the fall of 1817. He reported seeing a strange creature that resembled a dog but had the face of a rabbit. This bizarre sighting was the first indicator that something unusual was at play. Shortly thereafter, the Bell family began experiencing a series of unexplained phenomena. It started with faint knocking sounds and strange noises emanating from the walls of their home. At first, they dismissed it as the sounds of nature or the home settling. However, as the disturbances continued, they grew increasingly unsettling. The family would hear scratching noises like something clawing at the wooden walls and whispers that seemed to call out their names. The haunting escalated when Elizabeth Bell, known as Betty, became the primary target. She began to suffer from what she described as attacks by an unseen force. One night, while she was in bed, she reported feeling as though someone was pulling her hair and pinching her. The family quickly gathered to see what was happening, only to find her thrashing and screaming in terror. Betty's experience resonated with the family, and they decided to seek help. Word spread through the community, and many were intrigued by the Bell family's claims. Some were skeptical, while others were eager to witness the strange occurrences themselves. As news of the haunting spread, many local residents began to visit the Bell farm, drawn by curiosity and the hope of witnessing the paranormal activities firsthand. Some were even convinced that the Bell family was engaging in trickery to gain attention. The Bell family held meetings in their home, inviting neighbors to come and observe the phenomenon. During these gatherings, the spirits seemed to respond to questions and comments, often producing loud noises or uttering phrases. The spirits communicated through tapping sounds, one tap for yes and two taps for no. This led to a curious but unsettling interaction between the living and the spectral presence. Eventually, the spirit identified itself as Kate, claiming to be the witch of a local legend. Kate's origins were steeped in folklore, and she purportedly had a vendetta against the Bell family, particularly John Bell. According to local lore, Kate had been a neighbor of the Bells and had been wronged by John in the past, leading to her desire for vengeance. Kate's manifestations became increasingly aggressive. The disturbances included knocking, scratching, and the sound of chains dragging across the floor. Betty Bell's suffering continued. She would often wake up in the middle of the night, terrified and shaken, unable to explain what had happened. The family tried various remedies, including spiritual leaders and local physicians, but none could provide relief. As the events gained notoriety, even the future President Andrew Jackson became intrigued. He was known for his strong beliefs in the supernatural and decided to visit the Bell family in 1819, accompanied by a group of friends. According to accounts, Jackson's carriage was said to have encountered strange forces on the way to the Bell farm, with the wheels becoming stuck and an inexplicable force pushing against them. Upon arriving at the Bell residence, Jackson and his companions were greeted by a series of disturbances. The spirit began to mock them, and Jackson's men claimed to have witnessed physical phenomena, such as objects being thrown and doors slamming shut. According to reports, one of Jackson's companions even became frightened enough to flee the premises. Despite the chaos, Jackson was determined to confront the spirit. He reportedly called out to Kate, demanding that she reveal herself and cease her attacks. However, his bravado was met with laughter from the entity, who continued to wreak havoc. As the hauntings intensified, the Bell family found it increasingly difficult to cope. John Bell became ill, suffering from what appeared to be a mysterious ailment. Many believed that the witch was cursing him, as he experienced severe fatigue, tremors, and strange sensations. In the fall of 1820, John Bell's health deteriorated rapidly. Betty Bell and her siblings grew increasingly anxious as the spirit's manifestations became more aggressive. The spirit's voice reportedly grew louder, and the family members experienced physical attacks. The family tried various methods to rid themselves of the spirit, including consulting local spiritualists and performing rituals, but nothing seemed to work. On December 20th, 1820, John Bell passed away under suspicious circumstances. The family claimed that he had been poisoned by Kate, who was responsible for his illness. After his death, the family conducted a funeral service that was attended by many local residents. During the service, it was said that Kate's voice could be heard, laughing and mocking the grieving family. In a shocking turn of events, it was reported that the spirit continued to haunt the Bells after John's death. The family claimed to have witnessed further manifestations, including strange noises and inexplicable occurrences around the homestead. After John Bell's death, the hauntings gradually lessened, but the legend of the Bell Witch continued to grow. The Bell family ultimately left their homestead and relocated to a nearby area. The site of the haunting became a focal point for local folklore and paranormal investigation. The legend of the Bell Witch has persisted through the years, becoming a part of American folklore. It has inspired countless stories, books, and films, contributing to the rich tapestry of supernatural tales in American history. The tale of the Bell Witch has transcended generations, captivating audiences with its themes of vengeance, the unknown, and the thin line between reality and the supernatural. In contemporary times, the Bell Witch story has inspired documentaries and theatrical productions. The tale has been revisited through various media, including books such as The Bell Witch, An American Haunting by Brent Monahan, and adaptations in film. The story has been used to explore themes of fear, the supernatural, and the power of belief in the unknown. The site of the Bell Witch haunting has become a popular tourist destination, attracting visitors intrigued by the legend. Tours of the area provide an opportunity to explore the history and folklore surrounding the events, and many claim to have experienced eerie phenomena during their visits. Over the years, skeptics have sought to explain the Bell Witch phenomenon through psychological and environmental factors. Some suggest that the stress of the family, combined with the pressures of community scrutiny, may have contributed to their experiences. The combination of folklore, superstition, and the social context of the time likely played a significant role in shaping the narrative. Paranormal investigators continued to explore the Bell Witch legend, conducting research and experiments in the area. While some claim to have encountered evidence of ghostly activity, others argue that the events were the result of natural phenomena, psychological stress, or even hoaxes. The Bell Witch haunting remains one of the most captivating and enduring stories in American folklore. The combination of mystery, supernatural elements, and the human experience creates a rich tapestry that continues to intrigue and terrify. The tale invites exploration into the nature of fear, belief, and the unknown, making it a timeless legend that resonates with audiences even today. As long as stories of the supernatural exist, the Bell Witch will continue to haunt the imaginations of those who seek to understand the mysteries of the human experience.